pot of spaghetti, and I decided I wanted to make some breadsticks to go with it. Now, for any of you who also follow my friend Barely Seen Ranch 2011, she recently uploaded how she makes pizza. And this recipe is adapted from Crystal over at Everyday Food Storage channel. And this is how I'm going to show you. This is a similar recipe. It's not exactly the same. It's got my own tweaks to it. And I'm going to make some easy breadsticks that are going to take no time, and they do have yeast in them. It's going to take about a half an hour. It's amazing. So let's see what goes into this. In my bowl, I have 3 cups of bread flour. And this is King Arthur bread flour. It's unbleached, unbromated. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to add to that, I'm going to add 3 teaspoons of instant yeast. One teaspoon of salt. 1 teaspoon of sugar. We have a 1.25 cups of warm water. And a tablespoon and about a 1/2 tablespoon more of some good oil. You can use olive oil, whatever kind of oil you like. I'm going to put this on my mixer, and I'm going to use the bread hook, the dough hook, and I'm just going to mix this, and then I'm going to knead it for just about 4 minutes. And then I'm going to press it into a sheet pan, and then you'll see what we do next. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to blend this, and when this is ready, I'll come back. Okay, we're back, and I don't want you to freak out because I look like I've done something while you were gone. But I finished blending this, and I let it knead for about 4 minutes, and I put it in the bowl and put some oil on it, and let it sit for 5 minutes and rest. That's just to build the gluten so this becomes really soft. And now I have my baking sheet here, and I've just poured a little olive oil in the bottom, and I spread it with my hands. But you see how nicely this spreads? This is just going to mold into here really beautifully. Now, for any of you who watched my focaccia video where I used the instant pizza dough, well, it's not really instant, but you had to let that one rest for about 10 minutes as well. This is more in-depth, and this, I actually make this dough, and I make a double batch of this. And this is what I use for my homemade pizza, and this is how I make my pizza in these sheet pans. Because I like it when it comes out in this shape, and it's easy to cut, and it's easy to serve. You can make pizza for a lot of people. And you'll get your workout for the day by putting this dough in the pan. And don't worry if it doesn't go all the way to the corners. Just stretch it out as much as you can. You'll get it. Use the tips of your fingers, sometimes that helps, and kind of mash it and pull it, mash and pull it. Because it's going to bake into the shape of the pan. I have my oven preheated at 350 degrees. And this does take a minute, you know. But it doesn't take that long that you should be discouraged from doing it. Now, at this point, this looks very similar to the focaccia that I made. Now, if you want to make focaccia, you can leave it like this. Dimple it, pour your oil on, and your seasonings, bake it. But today, I'm going to do all those things, and I'm going to cut it into breadsticks after it comes out of the oven. So, what I'm going to do, since my hands are already dirty, I'm going to put a little olive oil on here. Just spread it down. Rinse my hands a little. And now I'm going to season it up. In my opinion, you cannot have breadsticks without garlic. So here I've got some garlic powder. And I've got some Italian seasoning. Just whatever you like. Do you like oregano and red pepper flakes? Use that. I also like some sea salt. And some cracked black pepper. This way, when we sit down to have Rick's spaghetti for dinner, we'll have something to dunk in that sauce, and it's going to be great.
I was thinking Parmesan cheese.
Parmesan cheese? That sounds like a winner, too. Better than Olive Garden, I'll bet you that much. This dough is very versatile. You can use this for any number of things. You make a pizza on this. You can make a focaccia out of this, breadsticks out of this. You can even make some quick dinner rolls out of this if you want to cut it up and braid it or tie it into knots and throw it in the oven. It'll be great. You could even use this for breakfast. Sprinkle cinnamon and sugar and put butter on that. Roll it up and make some quick cinnamon rolls. This dough is super versatile. Now, 350, tossing it in the oven. 15 minutes, and we'll have delicious breadsticks to go with Rick's spaghetti sauce. Here's a shot of that. We'll be canning this tomorrow. We'll be back. Sissy says they're done. Okay. This is just how you want it to look. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, the only thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to get a spatula. And hopefully I didn't melt my cutting board. I've done that more than once. It's a good thing these are cheap. Alright, now you may choose to let them cool a little while, but I'm just going to go ahead and cut these up into breadsticks. They smell fabulous.
You lick my toes.
She always does that. Okay, I'm going to give this one more cut. And now you have breadsticks for an army. Isn't that great? Okay, there you have it. Quick and easy, from scratch, yeast-raised breadsticks in absolutely no time. And I'm going to work on some other things to do with this dough because I really got the wheels turning in my head now. So tomorrow morning I might have to just work on that cinnamon roll deal. So I hope you try this and I hope you enjoy it. And until next time.